Welcome back to the channel. Let's get in the shop today and see what we can get done this week. Excuse the noise in the background. It's hot here in Kentucky and have the air conditioner running in the shop today, but I have this door ready to put some epoxy primer on. Got all the paint stripped off of it and we're going to shoot it here in just a few minutes. I'll just show you. They've got it all stripped down to bare metal. I want to do the back side or the front side and the jambs, and then I'll let that dry, and then tomorrow or an hour or two, whatever long it takes it to dry, I'll shoot the back side of it. Also got some places on the cab that's got some bare metal on it, so I'm going to go back over and shoot some on those too, just to make sure. Okay, so I got the door flipped over so I can epoxy prime what's left of the lip edge and around the back here, but I also put another skim coat across this bottom just to straighten the door out a little bit. This door was a driver's door, which was a little bit rougher. I thought it had been replaced, but it had been replaced, but it's just with another used door, so ended up having to do some straightening on it. And of course I had done the patch panel on the outside, the lower skin, and just skimmed it now to make it look slick when you look under the truck or when you look under the doors it opens. Some people it wouldn't matter to, and probably wouldn't me much either, but I thought while I got the door off I might as well slick it up a little bit and try to get it straight and smooth on the bottom. So hopefully that'll be the last Bondo coat that I have to put on it. I'll sand that down and then go ahead and epoxy primer the door, the rest of the door, and put some slick sand polyester primer on top of that. Okay, excuse the noise. I have the fan running out here. It's hot in Kentucky, trying to cool the shop down. Today I got the driver's door hung back on and the alignment back to place on it. I put new bushings and pins in the top and bottom hinge on this side. And what I'm going to do, or what I've done on these hinges, I've actually bolted the hinges up, got the door aligned, and then I took a 1/4-inch drill bit and I drilled a hole, as you can see there, in each hinge placement on both sides. I'll show you on the passenger side here too. So you got a hole right there and a hole right there. I'm going to leave the hinges affixed to the door, the paint. I'm not going to take those back off, and that way when I get the doors painted and I get ready to hang them, I can line this up with the 1/4-inch hole in the pillar there to get my hinges and my door back in place. So my gap is going to stay like it is. It shouldn't move. So what I'm going to do here is just to take a 1/4-inch bolt, and I can just slide it right through in there, and that'll align me up top and bottom hinge without any movement. They fit pretty tight in the hole. Same way on the other side. Saw several people do this on some of the other videos, and I've done it on a couple vehicles, and it works out good just by making the hole to where you can put that in there, top and bottom. So you know the hinge is in the right position, which in turn will keep your door gap correct after the doors are painted. You're not having to waller the door around and take a chance on skinning up the new paint in the door opening and on the rocker panel and what have you. So we just lay a blanket on the bottom of the rocker when we get the doors painted and get ready to put them back on, and that'll protect the rocker. And of course the door pin, the latch will still be there, so we can just latch the door, put 2 1/4-inch bolts in these hinges, and should be good to go. This week's video is going to be pretty short. Had a lot going on, but I did get the door back on and got the gaps all set good on it to suit me and my driver's door. And I had to work on this corner just a little bit down here at the bottom. If you'll remember, this is the cab corner that was lapped over. I've got it in a little bit closer, so put some fiberglass reinforced under it, Bondo under it, and then skimmed it with filler to bring it out there a little bit, and I've got it pretty close to the other side now. I'll show you what the other side looks like. Of course, I did get the metal covered up with some epoxy primer. Yeah, there's the other side of the door. It's straight when you look on it, up through it. So next week, we're going to get this work down on this corner and then put another coat of slick sand over all the cab. The inside of the door, on this door, I have epoxy. So I got to pull the other door back off and finish stripping the top part of it, epoxy primer it. And I showed you what I did on the door hinges, so we'll have good placement when we hang the doors back on. So moving along slowly but surely, but hopefully this next week we can get a little more done on the truck. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.